Welcome to MMA Dogs. My name is Hector, and as always, I want to thank you for tuning in. A very special thank you to all of our clients. A very special thank you to all of our supporters. And now we have UFC on Fox 16, a very exciting main event. And overall, I would have to say a very exciting card. And what makes it exciting is that there is an opportunity to make money. You know, not only do we get to watch great fights, but great opportunities to make money. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. And lately I've been risking very conservatively, very carefully, really picking my spots. And won some, lost some. But recently I have not been satisfied with the amount of winning that's been going off on my behalf. So for this card, I have a totally different feel for it, a totally different, the way all my research went and the way that I broke down the fights. I see some clear, not only winners, but also value. And but ultimately, in the end, just what I want for us is a winning night. And with that being said, you always want to be real careful. You never want to bet more than you can afford to lose. And so just be honest with yourself. See what you can afford to wager, and take it from there. You can't cry over it later. But yeah, just be responsible about it. Second thing is you always want to make sure you check all your local laws and government. And the third thing is much respect to all the men and women who step into the octagon, because it takes a lot of guts to get in there. And so much props to them. And now, what I was talking about earlier about putting my money where my mouth is, I'm going to go ahead and risk 8.3 units. I'm going to risk 8.3 units, which may not sound like a lot, but like I said, I've been being very conservative, very careful, but I just see too many opportunities on this card, and I'm going to go ahead and take the risk. So let's dive right into the fights. So the first bet, Renan Barao at plus 186, 3.80 units to win 7.07 units. 3.80 units to win 7.07 units. I gave that out on 7/20. 2015 at midnight Pacific Standard Time, and the line was on sportbet.com. Second bet, Edson Barboza at minus 110, 2.20 units to win 2 units. I gave that out a couple hours after the Barao one, so at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on 7/20 at 5dimes.eu. Third bet, Saunders wins by submission, plus 582. A half unit to win 2.91 units. That's at 5dimes.eu at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on 7/25. Fourth bet, Joe Lauzon wins inside the distance at minus 123, 0.60 units to win 0.49 units. 5 dimes, once again, at 2 a.m. On 7/25. And the fifth bet, round robins of twos. So I've got 4 picks, 4 fighters. So if it's a round robin of twos, it's going to be 6 parlays at 0.20 units each. So total bet is 1.20 units to win 4.47 units. So that's my first selection is Ben Saunders at minus 110, Bryan Caraway at plus 110, Andrew Holbrook at plus 125, and Jessamyn Duke at plus 145. So I was Holbrook at 125, Duke at 145. Wow. So, like I said, the total is 1.20 units to win 4.47. And that's at 5 dimes also at 2 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on 7/25. So if I tally it all up, the grand total risk is 8.30 units to win 16.94 units. So, like I said in the beginning, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and been very conservative. But based off of the research I've done, how familiar I am with the fighters, fights that I studied, their fight styles, fight IQ, their camps. I mean, just a host of reasons. I decided to turn it up a little bit here on this one. And let's not forget the value. You know, there's a lot of pick'em fights and a lot of live dogs. So I am very excited for tonight. What else can I add to this? 2015 has been a great year. I am very excited for the future. And before I sign off, I want to thank all of our clients. We've been getting a lot of new clients despite the ups and downs lately. But I think you guys know there's a nice big card right around the corner. You know, so hopefully we'll be up 16 units, another 16 units on the night. And like I said, very, very sensible betting, all tracked by a third party in multiple ways. You know, I've got the video, we've got the text file, we've got the capper tech. So just so many different ways that I like to track this, just so that, you know, it's nice and clear that, hey, everything is nice, clear, transparent, got nothing to hide. I told you guys 2015 would be my year, and it has been so far. I'm not cocky or anything like that, but I am confident because I put in the work, and the results speak for themselves. So thank you once again to all of our clients. God knows, you know, I might not be doing this forever. I might do something else. I'll always be betting on MMA, and I'll always keep all my stuff tracked. But you know, at one point, if I no longer want to do this whole MMA dogs thing, I might move on to something else. So for now, let's keep going at it. Let's keep making money, and let's keep getting it, baby. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate all the support, and I will talk to you guys real soon.